What Jeremy Reynolds doesn't have in health, he more than makes up for in spirit and charm. Chio has become a second home for this 4-year-old. Staff here, a second family. A family that's pretty well wrapped around his finger. Jeremy's even put to work at the 4 North Nursing Station, helping with the paperwork and covering the phones.
So we have some work to do.
Oh, my little friend.
It's almost impossible to be immune to Jeremy's charm.
He's a sweetheart. Jeremy's a good example of some of the rewards of dealing with children. And you always have to keep in mind that you're dealing not only with a medical problem, but you're dealing with a sweet little soul. And he presents that very strikingly.
Good. Touch your nose.
He's every mother's dream. He's so pure. There's no wicked thought in him. There's no wicked behavior in him. He's sweet with everybody.
When Jeremy's at Chio, his mother is always at his side, helping with his tubal feedings and looking after his catheter. You see, while this youngster's spirit soars high, he really is a very sick little boy.
My faith has lifted me up, but there have been nights I come home and I cry a lot. They can't tell us how long he's going to live. They can't tell us how he's going to go.
Doctors say Jeremy will never eat. He will never walk. Since his birth, it has taken constant attention just to keep him alive.
He has a malformation of his nervous system that has affected several levels. And the most affected level that bothered him early in life was in the base of the brain, where the brain joins the spinal cord.
Jeremy has spina bifida, hydrocephalus, and a condition called Arnold-Chiari syndrome. Basically, fluid in his brain is putting pressure on the brain stem, causing serious respiratory problems.
He's having difficulties with breathing, what we call apnea. At night particularly, he has periods that he stops breathing, and these episodes are lasting longer and longer.
That's why Jeremy is frequently rushed from home to Chio's emergency.
I guess the most frustrating thing about it all is uncertainty, because we don't know from one day to the next what he's going to be like.
Dr. Venturera and Dr. Higgins are hoping surgery will help. Despite the fact Jeremy has visited the OR almost 30 times, each visit is traumatic for both the youngster and his family.
You're always asking the question to yourself, whether or not this may be the time that he doesn't come back home.
The surgeons are inserting a shunt or tube to drain the fluid that's pressuring the portion of the brain that controls breathing. While many of Jeremy's surgeries have only had short-term results, doctors continue to look for a solution.
We are running kind of in circles, because the more we do, the more troubles we get. And this is the situation we have with Jeremy. It's a very delicate one.
This surgery is also delicate. It looks like a success, but from a 4-year-old's perspective, the memory is always the same.
That's hurting.
The surgery hurt?
Oh, you like cuddling, Skippy, don't you?
Between hospitals and surgeries, the Reynolds family strives to maintain a normal family life. They don't know how long they have together, but they're determined to cherish every minute.
You don't plan. You take it day by day, and you thank God for every day.